Hello. Test 1, 2, 3. Hello. How are you guys doing today? Hi, how? Say hi if you're in. We will begin in 5 minutes. Okay? Okay. Do you have your worksheets with you? You can print your worksheets. Alright, you just have to click on our account and then it will lead you to a link where you can click print your worksheets out. Okay? Then you can attempt the questions also. Hi, white lilies. How are you doing today? Good. Hi, cheese. Maybe I should put this so that people won't ask me this question. Uh, there is Kahoot today, right? I'm sure you guys will ask me this question. Yep. Change my profile as a what? What's that? Hi, SK. How are you answering the question already? No spamming. Change my profile a little. Oh, I get it. Thanks, user. What did you change? Your profile picture or your profile name? Yes, there's Kahoot today. Okay, we'll begin in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, okay? Let me check. You can see my screen, right? I'm soft, is it? Really? Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can hear myself. I'll just shift this up a little bit. Just in case. But I can hear myself from my phone. Yeah, echoing because I I turn it on TikTok, my phone. Okay, 2 more minutes. All the best to students taking PSLE, okay? Hi Eden. P5 Eden, P4 EV. Using the same account to watch TikTok live, is it? Yes, PSLE is in 2 days. All the best to those taking PSLE. So excited. Excited for it to be over, is it? All the best, okay? All the best to those of you taking PSLE. Okay, this is the last few days and then you can enjoy. Right. SK finally can be over. Yeah. Work hard these few days, okay? Don't forget to rest also. And then after that, you can play after your PSLE. All right, it's 7 o'clock. Let's begin. Okay. I will like this. Okay, come. Number one, what is your answer? I'm teacher Arena, as usual. You see me every other Tuesday. Okay, for TikTok Live, Primary 5, TikTok. Okay, Primary 5 English TikTok. All right, so number one, what is that? Everyone says 3. 3. Hi, Maltese. 3. Okay, so the teacher's decision to cancel the meeting, what unexpected? The students were disappointed. So your answer is 3, which is correct. And why? Why is it 3? Oh, this is so weird. The colored pens, okay, different color. Why is it 3? Can you tell me the keywords? You say was, which is singular. Then you say was is singular and past tense. So which word tells you that it's past tense? Yeah. So what Lily says were, okay, past tense, right? Okay, teacher's decision. Okay, correct. Singular. Okay, so it's singular and past tense. Your answer is was. Hi, Cruz. Okay, next, number 2. What's the answer? Three. 3. Okay, everyone says 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sarah made it to the party, what, injuring her foot in the morning, correct? Despite injuring her foot in the morning. Why? Why is my tree so small? Okay, this is like a positive thing, contrast, right? So it shows contrast. So made it is positive, injured her foot is negative. So when you have contrast there, yes, correct, it is despite. Okay, since is for reason, before to show sequence, despite to show contrast, unless to introduce your condition. Okay, all right. Okay, number 3, what's the answer? Number 3. I'm at number 3, Riri. A lot of you say 2. Okay, why is it 2? Why is it 2? Keyword. Which word tells you it's past tense? Your answer has to be in past tense. Yesterday, very good. Okay, so project yesterday, past tense. Some more? What tells you that? Oh, that's all. Yeah, so it's just past tense submitted. Okay. Anyway, if it's in present tense, right, neither of it is considered singular. Okay, which means not one of, neither. Yes, very good. So if it's not past tense, then you have to take note of the neither of, which is singular. Okay, can you remember? Okay, neither of, either of. All right, different from neither nor and either or. Okay, that one you have to look at the second subject. Okay, so I just put here lah. Okay, so that those of you taking your exams can remember this is singular. Neither of is singular. Yep. All right, number 4, what's the answer? Number 1. Everyone says 1. It just sounds correct. David made his mother what when she saw the gift he had bought for her? So, what kind of, what's the clue here? What's the clue here? Your answer is correct. It is 1. Okay? Verb, noun, verb construction, right? Yes. Thank you, Lily. White lilies. Made his mother. So, verb, noun, verb. Okay? Second verb is in base form. Okay, for sensory verbs, okay, it will be ing also can. All right, but this one is a causative verb. So it'll be base form. Okay, this one. All right. Number 5, what's the answer? Can zoom into the worksheet, but then on my screen I cannot see. So I'm not too sure if it's good if I zoom into the worksheet for the rest of the students. Number 5. 3, 2, 4, 3. Oh, mixture of answers. Yes, conditional, right? Stop looking at my name. Very good. Okay, third conditional, right? You have the if. Okay, this is unreal past. Okay, it happened in the past. Cannot change the past. Okay. Oh, there's a typo there. Capital letter I. Okay. If I blank about the concert, I would have bought tickets earlier. Would have. So this one will be past perfect tense. Can you remember? Third conditional, past perfect tense, and would have or would not have something. Okay? So the answer is number 3. Okay? Next one, answers. Number 6. Oh, this is a typo as well. The writer. Okay? You have fact. White. Who's that? White lilies, is it? Who asked? Okay, we have facts, general truths. If you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. Okay, so present tense, present tense. Okay, then possible future. All right, if it rains tomorrow, I will bring an umbrella. Present tense and will. Okay, second conditional, unreal. Okay, if I won the lottery, I would travel. Okay, so it is possible but unlikely. All right. Number 6, everyone says 3. The writer is famous what his mystery novel. Okay, very good. All correct. Okay. For his mystery novels. Okay. Okay, next one, number 7. Despite putting in what time and energy, the experiment did not succeed. So everyone says number 3. Why? Why is it number 3? What's your clue? What's your clue? You love chicken nuggets. Yes, correct. Okay. Time and energy uncountable. Okay. All right. So over here, this person put in a lot of time and energy, but then, despite contrast, right? So this is negative. So over here is positive. So a lot of time and energy, basically. So you would say much. Many is for countable. Yes. She, cube, umi. Okay, you have few and many for countable. You have little and much for uncountable. And you have some that is used for both countable and uncountable. Can you remember? Number 8. What's your answer? What surprised me? What surprised the researchers the most? Blank the sudden change in temperature. 3, 4, 3, 3. Why? Why is it 3? Surprise, and the subject is singular. Very good. Okay, so good. Okay, so researchers the most. Past tense. Okay, was the sudden change in temperature singular? The answer is number 3 was. Oh, a lot of threes. Okay, next one, number 9. Four. What's the base form of this word here that you mean? Okay, so we have the word lie and the word lay. Okay, so we have lie and lay. Lie, lay, lay. Okay, so this is the base form. Okay, or then after we have past tense. Okay, and then past participle. Okay, lay, late, late. Okay, I meant to put present. Okay, so which one? So the person, what is the meaning of lie? Lie means you lie down, you yourself lying down. Lay means you put something on the table, on the floor. You put something on the surface. Okay, so which one are we looking at? Are we looking at number 1 or are we looking at number 2? Can you tell me? Jamie is a person who is what? The one lying down, right? You're looking at number 1, right? So if it's last night, then it will be past tense. Okay, so we are looking at, yes, we are looking at this one, okay? Everyone, we are looking at this one. The answer is number 2, lay. All right? Can you remember this? Lie is you yourself lying down. Lay is you put something down, not including self. Okay? So it's lie, lay, lane, lay, late, late. Okay? Number 10, what's your answer? Hi, Tick Queen. You will be happy that you helped with the presentation, blank, asked the manager. Oh, this is pretty simple, right? Yep, it's number 2. Will, positive tag, negative tag. Okay, the answer is number 2. Okay? Yes, question tag. Good job. This is P5, Shaki. Yes, lay, cheese. Lay means I lay something down. Why? Okay, why? Are you confused about question 9? Because it's past tense. I'm looking at number 1, right? Lie. But past tense of lie is lay, cheese. So therefore the answer is number 2, lay. Okay, the you yourself lying down one is this one. Cheese, you understand? Okay, so that's why I circle in green. Okay? Okay, yes, PSLE English paper in 2 days. All the best. Okay, let's do vocab MCQ. Hi, SK. You have a question? Did I miss your question, SK? Okay, come. What's the answer for 11? Yes, I only teach English. When Emma saw the dead rat, she was blank and immediately ran away. So if you see a dead rat, how would you feel? Highlight. 3. So you gotta know the meaning of the words first, right? Let me write it down for you, okay? What's the meaning of appalled? Appalled means very shocked or disgusted. Okay, doubtful means unsure or skeptical. Resentful means feeling bitter about being treated unfairly. Okay, let me just write down. Okay, being treated unfairly. Okay, indifferent means not interested or concerned. So now you know the meaning. What's the answer? Yes, everyone knows the answer now, right? Which is disgusted, right? Appalled, number 1. Okay, sentence examples. You were appalled by the filthy kitchen. Doubtful. I am doubtful that the plan will work. Okay, means you're unsure. You don't think so. Okay. Resentful. He felt resentful after being kicked out of the team. Okay, he feels like it's a little bit unfair. Therefore, you feel some kind of resentment. Okay. And indifferent. She seemed indifferent to the result. Like, I don't, like, the person doesn't really care. Okay. Okay, next one, number 12. What's the answer? Two. We have it today. Kahoot is today. Yes. Okay. Keep your answers coming. So the answer is 2. Okay, I'm running late. Please what and give me a quick update on the project. So the person wants you to be quick. Okay, so the person wants you to be quick. What is the meaning of play by ear? Sentence example. Okay, we did not book the tickets. We will play it by ear. Okay, I'm not too sure about the plans tomorrow. Let's play by ear. What does it mean? What does play by ear mean? I give you 2 sentence examples. Wing it. Go with the flow. Yeah, something like that. Something like winging it, go with the flow. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, decide what to do as the situation develops. Okay, can you guys answer the question about Kahoot, guys? Okay, I've answered it many, many times. Okay, help me, help me, help me. Okay. Decide what to do as the situation develops. Okay, the next one, cut to the chase. What's the meaning of cut to the chase? Sentence example. Let's cut to the chase and discuss costs. Okay, that doesn't really help. Okay, so let's cut to the chase. I need to go off quickly. So, yes, this is P5. Yes, get to the point. Okay, so cut to the chase is get to the main point quickly. Next one, run around in circles. Okay, waste time without making progress. And last one, beat around the bush, is to avoid saying something directly. Okay, so then what's your answer? Stop beating around the bush and tell me the truth. Yeah, so what's the answer now? Now that you all know what's the meaning of the idioms. Number 2. Yes, correct. JJ star, not getting to the point, right? Or beat around the bush. Yes, the answer is 2. Good job. Okay, number 13. James's friends always avoid discussing politics with him because he never what during a debate. They don't want to talk to him about it because, when people are debating, right, he never what. He doesn't want to what. What is it? 2, 4, 4, 4. Okay. What is the meaning of back up? Can you back up your claim with data? What is the meaning of back up? Back me up, bro. Yeah, so what are you saying with that? Back me up, bro, means what? Support me, right? So support with evidence. Okay. Okay, next, back out. Back out. She backed out at the last minute. Not really much context. Back out of the competition. Hotski withdraw from a commitment. Withdraw, yeah. Okay, so withdraw. Okay. Backs into. The car backed into a lamppost. Backs into. So meaning not exactly. The word back, it's kind of move back until you hit the lamppost. Okay, so move backwards into something. Okay, last one, backs down. Backs down means, yep, Totski. So what is backs down? He never backs down. He's always putting up a fight. He never backs down. Give up. Admit defeat. Okay, something like giving up. But don't want to lose lah, basically. Okay, in simple terms, don't want to lose. Okay, so what is the answer now that you know the meanings? Yes, cheese. Yes, correct. Concede defeat. Yes. Yes, correct. The answer is number 4, okay? Doesn't want to lose, doesn't want to admit defeat. Okay? Every time he's correct all the time. Something like that. Alright? Vocabulary is my worst enemy. Okay, when you don't know the words, right, for vocab MCQ, do the elimination method. Okay? I'm sure you know some of the words, some of the options. So try your best. Okay, do the elimination method. First, you really don't know the meanings, right? Next, what is the answer for question 14? Despite her initial what, Sarah managed to speak in front of the entire class. So at first, initial means at first, right? So now she can speak in front of the entire class. So at first she couldn't. Okay? So 2, 1, 1. Okay, this one. Okay, let's write it down. Okay, inhibition means shyness or self-consciousness. Okay, I'm just going to put shyness, okay? Restriction means limit. Okay? Obsession means, what does the meaning of obsession? It's like you're always thinking about it, you're obsessed, right? So an idea or thought that dominates the mind. Okay, you're thinking about it all the time, you're obsessed. And the last one is justification, which is a good reason. Okay, so what's the answer? Number 1? You say number 1? Okay, so restriction. There is a parking restriction outside the school. Obsession. Her obsession with tidiness can be tiring. Okay, and justification. There's no justification for cheating. So now you know that the answer is number 1. Okay, inhibition. It's like restriction, but in this context would be inhibition. Okay, something like you're self-conscious about yourself. Okay, shy. Okay, he overcame his inhibitions and performed on stage. So you have to look at the context. So restriction is a no-no. Okay, last one, 15, before we go on break. What happened, Cheese? Can. Can see? Okay, last one, answer. The emergency crew worked hard to what? A potential disaster when the fire broke out. So they tried to prevent it, right? Everyone says 2? 2? What's the meaning of alter? Alter means to change. Okay? I shift up a bit, okay? Avert means prevent something from happening. Prevent something bad from happening. Divulge is to tell people your secret. Okay? Okay, reveal information. Okay, that is secret. Reveal secret information. Deviate is to move away from a plan. So what's the answer now? Which one? 2, 3? Mixture of answers. Why would it be 3? I said 3 is to reveal secret info. So the answer is 2 right now. Okay? Prevent something bad from happening. Okay? Highlight potential disaster. Okay? So alter means to change something. So they altered the timetable. Okay? To after the feedback. Why when I speak the sound is echoing? The rest of you, is it echoing? A bit. Yeah. Okay, wait, let me check my mic later, okay, during break. Okay, so quick action averted the tragedy. Divulge. He refused to divulge the source. And last one, deviate. Do not deviate from the safety procedure. Do not deviate from plan, basically. Okay. All right. You can go for your break. Come back at 7:34. Let me check my mic. Test. You can go to the toilet or grab a bite. You can go to the toilet or grab a bite. Test 1, 2, 3. Go to the toilet or grab a bite. Test 1, 2, 3. Go to the toilet or grab a bite. Okay. Wait. Okay, let me check how to off this echo. Yes, this week. How do I get rid of this echo? You don't hear the echo now? Is it? Test 1, 2, 3. Oh, the audio says there's no echo. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Wait, Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, thanks guys. I'm not too sure why. What happened? Okay, okay. Your questions? I don't hear the echo now. Great. Jeez, what's happening? Are you sad? I didn't see your messages. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. When is Kahoot starting later? After break? I mean, at the end of the live. What time? When does break end? In 2 minutes. Okay? Usually I'll do it at the end of class. Yeah. For P5, this is not the last lesson. For P5, we still have until like a few weeks more. Because you are not taking PSLE, right? So for P6, then it will be like the last lesson. Or is it last week or yeah? Then we will change the level for you to prepare for primary 5. So P4s to P5s, then P5s to P6s. There's no life tomorrow. Yes, this Thursday is PSLE English. The next live is on Thursday. Let me check for you. The next live is on Thursday, P5 Science. P5 Science. Yes, Tick Queen, do you ask a question? Last Thursday, which teacher? And then Friday will be P4 Math. So it'll prepare you for P5. Okay? Okay, 7:34. Come, let's go through this one. Okay, what's the answer for 16? Yes, so if we no more P6 English will prepare you for from P5 move to P6, then P4 move to P5, move up to P5. Yeah. Have. Teacher Jody, Mrs. Jody, Teacher Jody and Teacher Lian still have. Yeah, just no more P6 live, but you'll still see them. So what's the answer for 16? Okay, so they attacked out of the blue. Carol Martini was on the 14.5-meter yacht Gandalf. She what the horizon? Spelling error. You can't see the question. Okay, I move down. Yes, Miss Teacher Lian still have. Teacher Jody also have. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, for them? Alright, scanned. Very good. Is that the correct spelling? Scanned. Okay. Why not Mrs. Jody? Did she tell you to call her Mrs. Jody? Scanned, right? Okay, spelling error. Okay, next one. Still oblivious to the danger about half a kilometer off her bow. Then what in the distance? How do you spell flickering? Yes. My name is Arina. Teacher Arina. Yes, flickering. This is spelled this way. Flickering. Okay? Flickering. Yes, Arina. Good job. Okay? She glimpsed something, two low shapes silhouetted inside the sun's white brilliance on the water. This is a noun. So what comes before a noun? You gotta change this word. No. No, reflection is a noun, guys. Need to have a word that describes the brilliance. Reflected brilliance. Okay? Reflected brilliance. This question is a little bit tricky. Okay? It has to be a word that describes the brilliance. Okay? On the water. Picking up the radio set handset, she hailed the nearby yacht Mardi and its captain Rod Nowlin. Rod, she said, I think I see something. After that, Carol Watt called out to her husband. Good job, Apple user. Describing the verb. So it will be a Yes, everyone got it right. Adverb, right? Describing the verb. Okay. Adverb of manner. Okay. Okay, what at the back? So instantly. Okay. Next one. Seconds later, the boats in the distance fired their engines. How do you spell engines? Engines. With an S, okay? There's an S there. Very good. Okay. Engin. ES. Okay. All right. Sending plumes of thick black exhaust billowing into the air. How do you spell that? Spelling error. Bellowing and billowing different. So it's this one is Billo. Okay? Okay? Next. What's the answer for the next one? Okay, billowing. Talking about spreading. Okay. Bellowing is a shout, right? Yep, Jinshiro. That's answered. Okay. Spreading. Spreading. Okay, next one. The unthinkable was happening. What was happening? Despite weeks of planning to avoid precisely this fate, Gandalf and Mahdi were under attack. What? Pirates. Yes, very good, guys. By these people, right? So it'll be by pirates. Good. Weeks before this fateful day, both Carol and Jay had planned our ideal vacation that would take them to the most spectacular. So, what's the answer? Are you part of Carol and Jay? No, right? So it will not be our. We are not part of this. So it will be there, right? Spectacular, how to spell? Spectacular. Okay, good. So far, all correct. Spelling of spectacular. Spectacular. Good. Okay, Spectacular. Okay, check your answers. All right. So, as well as the most treacherous stretches of ocean known to harbor pirates, the two larger vessels wiped towards them. Like brilliant. BT King. Advanced, right? Okay. Past tense. Okay, the passage is in past tense, so advanced. Okay, decided past, so past tense. Okay, Jay decided that their only chance of escape was to run the Gandalf straight at the pirates' vessel. Okay. All right. Okay, let's move on to complete close. Okay, complete close. Ice kacang, Malay for nut and or bean, and ice ball are desserts made from shaved ice and have existed as street food in Singapore from as early as the 20th century. Okay, we are talking about two things here. We're talking about ice kacang and the ice ball. Sorry, I moved down. Okay, so ice kacang, which contains jellies. Have you guys eaten ice kacang before? Yes, right? At the hawker center, at the coffee shop. I'm sure you've eaten it before, right? Okay, but the ice ball is something that you probably wouldn't have eaten before. Okay, it's in the past. All right, it's like you put it in your hands, the ice ball. Okay, so ice kacang, which contains jellies, red beans, and atap cheese, seeds of the nipa palm, what covered in amount of shaved ice? What's the answer? You need to check what is your subject. We are talking about ice kacang, you know. We are referring to ice kacang. Singular or plural, guys? Is. Okay? Present tense contains your SBA. Okay, otherwise you'll get it wrong. Okay? Is covered with a mound of shaved ice. Then colorful syrups and evaporated milk are doused. Doused means it's like there's a lot of it, okay, over it. And finally topped with creamed corn. Blank. The ice ball is also drenched. Also, what's the word? Like they're saying, when you say also, right? She is tall. Jane is also tall. What are you trying to say? The word also means they are what? Means they are what? Jack is tall, Jane is also tall. What am I saying? That they are similar, right? So what the ice ball is also drenched. So you would say similarly or likewise. Okay? Yep. SK, you keep asking the same question. It's also drenched in different colored syrups and contains fillings, same as the ice kacang. While the ice kacang remains a what local dessert today that many still enjoy. So many people still enjoy means it's a what? A lot of people like. A lot of people like means remains a popular. Okay, many people still like means popular, well liked, popular. Okay. The ice ball has disappeared from the landscape because of the changes in standards of what and eating habits. So if you have read the bottom part, we are talking about hygiene issues. Okay, that is why you have to read the whole passage first. Okay, standards of food hygiene, that will be the same kind of answer. Arrow, same. Okay, hygiene. Can? Right? After shaving the ice manually, the vendor would shape the shavings into an ice ball using his bare hands. Because we are talking about standards of food hygiene, right? Okay, it's not very hygienic. And make a depression in the ice ball. Okay, make a depression means like a little hole. Okay, the ice ball with an index finger to make what for the fillings. You want to make what? So there is what? There is I don't want to say the word, right? So there's a place. Okay, that's not the right word. There's a hole for you to put your fillings, right? I don't want to say the word. I don't see the answer. So yes, very good. Space. Make space. Or make room. Okay, which is space. Okay, good job. Customers could request for specific colored syrups. To save what? Children would sometimes request the vendor to halve the ice ball for sharing. So you want to save what? You want to share means you want to save what? Your money, right? I want to say money. They would hold the ice ball in their hands and what it with their tongues. You what with your tongue? The ice ball? No, you have to be specific because we're talking about tongue. You eat with your mouth, but you what with your tongue? Yes, lick. Okay, hands. Okay, hold and lick it with their tongues. Okay, next. Leaving a sticky mess of melted ice and syrup and staining their clothes. Very messy. Okay. So hygiene issues eventually brought and what to the sale of the ice balls. So no more. It's disappeared, right? From the landscape. Means it will be end. No more. Disappear already. So it will be end. Okay, that's your clue. Okay, to the sale of ice balls. Like other hawker foods, ice balls were sold from push carts on the streets. Okay, where proper food storage equipment and what to clean water were lacking. So, we are talking about like getting, huh? Brought, you cannot say stop, Apple user, because there's an N there. A-N. A-N. Yeah. Apple user, I answered you already. Okay, so they also from push carts, right? Where proper food storage equipment and what to clean water. You want to get clean water. Very hard. They're saying access to clean water. Okay. What's 34? 34 is end. Outbreaks of waterborne gastrointestinal diseases like cholera and typhoid were particularly linked to the sale of foods that used what water and ice. That used contaminated. Okay, look at the diseases, right? Okay, all right. So it's not clean. Cannot. Very specific answer. Dirty is not possible. It's contaminated. Okay, you would say contaminated water. Cheese. And ice such as cold drinks and desserts, ice cream and cut fruits. The preparation and what of ice balls by hand compounded the risk of contagion. So the polluted also know. The consumption or handling, right? Consumption of the ice balls, which is you eat or you handle, okay, by hand, right? Okay, compounded means increase the risk. In the interest of public health, the government moved to regulate food hawkers in the 1960s and relocated them from the what to purpose-built food centers. So they were from the, where do they sell it? They said it just now, right? Streets, same answer. Arrow, streets. Okay, they sold it from the streets. Okay, very straightforward. All right, to purpose-built food centers over the 1970s and 80s. In what? Hawkers were also required to undergo training. So in, what's the word that collocates with in? So what's the word that collocates with in? In what? Yes. In addition, right? In addition. Okay. So to top it all off, okay, in addition, hawkers were also required to undergo training and certification on food hygiene. What? It became less viable to sell ice balls. As expectations of food hygiene, but oh, I forgot to read this part. While consumers were urged to boycott dirty stalls, as expectations of food hygiene, what? It became better, right? More people are aware, you know. So it will be improved, increased, changed, or rose. Okay? So improved, increased, changed, or rose. Past tense of rise. Okay, it became past tense. Ifa Eden. Okay, it became less viable to sell ice balls. All right, less viable means able to work as intended. Okay, this is not working. Okay, to sell ice balls, ice kacang eaten with a spoon in a bowl became more popular since it was more hygienic. So now we eat ice kacang. Okay. Okay, time for Kahoot. Let me turn. Wait, 504-842. 504-842. Okay, I'm gonna get wait a minute and then we will. Okay, I'm waiting for you, kiddo. Then 504-842. Yeah, join now because I want to start ready. Five zero four eight four two. 504-842. Can see the pin comment? Okay, 30 more seconds and I'll start. People are still joining. Soon after Kahoot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Okay? Good job. Only one person got it wrong. Good. So how much milk, right? Milk is uncountable. Good start. Oh, Kaiser, you pressed wrongly. It's okay. They decided to go home by what? It's okay. SCHO. Oh, okay. Okay, by themselves, not including you. So themselves. Okay. You can do the quiz, but it's halfway done already. So you have to join 504-842. That's the pin. 504-842. Okay. 504-842. Mr. Gopal, what an accident at the road junction last week. Witness. Okay, so past tense last week, right? Good job, White Lilies. Wow, everybody, good job. I prefer to read when at night. Okay. Then you would say in the morning, at night. Okay. Five zero four eight four two, guys. All right, so Harry failed his examination. Okay, although he studied hard for it. Okay, not despite. Despite is followed by noun, ing. So you have to see the sentence structure. You have a keyword in there. Okay, the keyword is since. When you see that word, what kind of tense do you use? No, Lynn, I can't do another one after this. I only have this quiz. Yes, very good. So when you see the word since, you use past, present perfect tense, which is has, not had. Okay, had is past. Okay, Nadia? This is pretty simple. Everyone got it correct? Almost everyone? Okay, Mrs. Chan. Okay, is going. So is, isn't she? Right? Last three questions, I think. This is the third conditional. Remember, we went through this. There's no more quiz. After this, no. So third conditional, unreal past. What kind of tense? Yes, past perfect tense. Okay, remember this. Okay. Okay, you will see something like would not have, would have. Then use past perfect tense. Okay, that's the third conditional, which is unreal past. Okay, I found these photographs. Okay, while cleaning the cupboard, you're holding it up. It's near you, and plural photographs. So the answer is these. Okay, JJ Star. Last one. Last one. The answer is was killed. The swarm of bees, collective noun. Okay, those students taking PSLE, is a group word, swarm of bees, swarm, collective noun, not looking at the bees. And then last Sunday is past tense. So was killed. Okay? Okay, done. Okay, those of you on the podium, please screenshot and send it to our account. Congratulations, you have Ihao. Oh, Ihao, you got third place. Wani and first place. Empty. Okay, so don't forget to there screenshot. Okay, if you are a winner and send it to us. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. The rest of you. Yes, zero effect. Swarm of bees. The collective noun swarm. Okay, one group. Don't look at the bees. Okay. Bye bye. Bye. What do you get from winning? I don't know. It depends. Bye bye. Okay. Revise, redo. All the best for your PSLE. Okay, those of you taking PSLE. Redo your past year papers and ensure that you learn from your mistakes. Okay? Bye bye. All the best. Those taking PSLE, bye bye. Have a good rest. Okay? Relax and try your best. Okay? Bye.